What's up guys, Nekrews with you today. We're back with a brand new video and I'm here to talk to you guys about how I recreated Sebastian Vettel and Charles Leclerc's incident during the 2019 Brazilian Grand Prix. Obviously if you watched my recreation which came out yesterday when I was recording this, or when I'm recording this today, you will obviously seen that I managed to recreate the incident, and also, obviously a lot of you guys have been wondering how I've managed to do it, just like every other recreation video one, because I thought I would do this one today because, you know, you guys have really been wanting to know how I've done it, and I thought, why not just save you guys commenting so much about it, I'll just do the video right away anyway. So we're going to get into it. So this one is actually not as hard as you think. It is very hard, but it's not as hard as you think. That's coming from me, remember guys. But you don't really need to have editing for this. You can if you really want to. Well, if you want to recreate it, you can obviously do different clips and edit with bits. But there is ways on how to do it just without adding special editing effects. You know what I mean, all that kind of stuff and just different clips. I will tell you how you're able to do that. It is pretty simple actually. Yes, it's not pretty simple, I know, sorry, I don't mean to be like that guys, but it's just a bit too simple for me now because I've been doing these recreation videos for so long, I'm just getting too used to them. But basically what you want to do is obviously in the clip that you'll watch when you see Leclerc versus Vettel when Leclerc goes for the dive, and I just wanted to point out that I did manage to do that dive on Vettel in one take. I have no clue how, I just managed to do it in one take. But you know, we have all the cars in position, obviously Verstappen, and that was down the road, so I really just had Hamilton, Albon, Leclerc and Vettel in the scenes that, well, we can really all see anyway when you watch the race back. And then basically we did the dive into turn 1, and then as we come through the next corner and Vettel starts to get a slipstream, I have to defend the position perfectly, exactly when he does in real life as well, obviously to make it look good when you're on the camera angles as well. And then obviously I just have to start coming across of Vettel, even though it was the other way around guys. I know I don't want any comments saying that it was Leclerc's fault or whatever, I'm not going to go into that. But we all know that AI cannot come across you unless you are that AI, and to be honest it would look better if I was would it have looked better if I was Vettel, but then Leclerc wouldn't have defended. I'd probably best been Leclerc for the scene. So you know, I was Leclerc for the scene, I forgot to point that out, but and then when they shoot down the straight, they're very close to touching tires, and eventually they obviously, I just had to do that, come across Vettel a little bit to make it look like they were close. And for the next part, this is a different clip, but it's very much possible with no clips at all. All you really need is a possible bit of debris to be either lying at the bit where Vettel touches his tyre, or you can have an extreme damage mod on. Right, I don't think this will be much possible to do on the consoles, but very much easier to do on PC because basically all you really need to do is, if you've got an extreme damage mod on, you're possibly able to rub Vettel's tyre or just kind of let him clip your tyre when he tries to shoot past you, and you will get a puncture from that. Another way of doing this is probably the way I normally do it, is that once the scene's done, I will probably go to a wall and just kind of rub the tyre on the wall. That's the easiest way to get a puncture, if you didn't know that guys. Basically what I'll do is I'll do that with the tyre, I'll wait for them to come round, hope that Vettel's not catched Albon at the time, and hopefully it's a reasonable gap. And the time that comes round, now starts to speed up. We go down the street again, reasonable speed, still got that puncture, and then when the clip comes and it's the perfect clip, either the tyre will explode, and I'll tell you a fact guys, this is the most annoying thing, I hate it so much, but what happened was, when I was in the middle of recording the second clip for the Vettel and Leclerc incident, I actually wanted to do a test run, and when I clipped Hamilton's tyre, which I tried on the first time, you know how you get like a different damage simulation with tyres, you go from where you go from basically the first stage, which is an alright amount, and then the pressure starts to get low, then eventually it explodes. Well, basically that happened with Hamilton, and I could never get it to happen when I did it with Vettel, which was very, very frustrating, but it looked good enough anyway. But that's how it went. I went through, and then little touch with Vettel's tyre, punctures already happened, and obviously the pressure was low at the time, so when the sparks went as well, that made it look even better. And obviously with the locking up as well, and just doing exactly what Leclerc did, going into the, well, not hitting the wall, but just near enough, not being able to slow down and parking it where the Marshall's bit was safe enough. Something I really wanted to point out in this video as well, I hope Codemasters are watching this, I really hope they can fix it, but I don't know if you guys have had the same problem as me if you record any videos. But basically, if there's been a puncture, if you've got a puncture and the puncture's like went really bad, so like you're at the worst stage of the puncture basically, where it's fully exploded, and then when you go into a replay camera or pause, for example, for some reason I'll just go back to its first version of the puncture, which is very frustrating because you will notice that I could have done that when you see Vettel obviously with his puncher, and in the video you will see it's the first stage. Well, in my recreation video you'll see it's the first stage of the puncher simulation, and obviously you can go further up, and that would have been better if I can get the second version, but I tried to do that but I couldn't, because when I go into the replay camera it just goes back to its first version, which is very annoying and doesn't make no sense whatsoever. So I hope they can fix that. Please make an update, Codemasters, and fixing that as well. I know it's not a big deal, but just in general it's not really normal for you to get a really bad puncher and then right after, when you're trying to record something or whatever, I'll just go back to his first stage, which is pretty rubbish to be honest. But what can you do? Hopefully Codemasters can fix that very, very soon. But yeah guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'd like to thank you guys so much for the support on my Brazilian recreation. It means so much to me, you just don't even understand, because I believe I probably put it in the video. If you go into the video, we'll see I put something in the comments, and I believe it was 52 hours in total from Monday to Friday working on the video in itself. I finished it at Friday morning, like 1 in the morning or something. But yeah, obviously I wasn't going to just constantly be on it and on it all night, because that would be too much. But yeah, I was on it most of every day from Monday to probably the morning of Friday, which was very stressful, I have to say. But I would say this is probably the best recreation video I have probably made, just in my opinion, because just looking at it and just the effort as well, like I've kind of just made up for Germany, haven't I? Because I know how much you guys wanted that, and it will come, right? I promise you guys, it will happen, and Germany will probably do well as well, because I can't even imagine how good Germany would have done if I done it at the time. But you know, that's work in progress. Brazil is done. That was a hard as hell race to do. I'm so glad it's finished with. Let's get Abu Dhabi over and done with, and then we can get the other recreations done and think about other ideas as well. But yeah guys, it means so much for the amount of support on the video, just in general how much the video's grown within a day. I've not had that for so long, and it's actually insane. And just the amount of subscribers as well, we're almost at 21,000 subscribers after that as well. That's fantastic guys, and let's keep it going, because as I said, you have, I believe, 6 days for me to hit 21,000 subscribers, because if you don't know, we are doing a Christmas giveaway. If we do hit 21,000 subscribers by the end of November, I'm not going to lie, I think we're going to hit 21,000 subscribers tomorrow at this rate, the way it's going. So it looks like your Christmas giveaway, guys, is going to happen. Isn't it funny how I think we're going to hit the goal a month before Christmas? A bit funny that, isn't it? But yeah guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Once again, make sure to check out my Brazilian Grand Prix recreation, and make sure to leave a like on the video as well, and comment below what you thought. But yeah guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and yeah, I will see you guys next time.